The Beginner's Guide to Friendship Bracelets, the book, is now out worldwide. It's a collection of information and photo tutorials aimed at beginners that will take you from the basics all the way to more advanced stuff. You can buy it any way you typically buy books, but if you order it directly from a publisher, Rocky Nook, you can get the book and the ebook as a bundle. The link to that will be in the description. Let's play bracelet roulette. I got this video idea from this wonderful user on TikTok who created a similar TikTok video and got me really inspired to try this as well. The idea is that you do a random bracelet from your to-dos. I've chosen some to-dos that I want to make. There's 12 here, 6 are normal bracelets and 6 are alphas. And I'm going to shuffle this with you, see what it lands on, and make that bracelet. I actually recently did a complete clear out of my to-dos and I removed a bunch of bracelets that I know I'm never going to make. So I'm only sitting at about 75 currently, and a lot of those are to-dos that are connected to tutorials that I want to make or videos that I want to do. Some of them are also seasonal or specific to a certain fandom. So I chucked all those aside straight away and focused on the to-dos of bracelets that I just want to make for fun. So that's where this list came from. And this is the list if you want a closer look at it. Let's spin it together. I just realized that it reshuffled and now it looks like I faked it, but I promise you I didn't. I just couldn't figure out where to press it the first time. So I accidentally pressed it off camera. Let's do that again. I have to press like right in the center there. So let's do it together. All right, 56588. Ah, it's an alpha bracelet. I'm so excited. I haven't made alphas in a really long time, actually. This is the bracelet that I'm talking about. I think it's really cute. I'm actually really excited to make this. This is a really new addition to my to-dos. I put that on the list this week, actually. So this is a fresh one. About as fresh as it gets. Bracelets usually sit on my to-do list for a while before they get made. So let's make this one. Are so many cat hairs now in this bracelet. So this is what the bracelet ended up turning out like. I quite like it. I think it's really cute. I'm really happy that the blues sort of for the shadows and the background didn't end up clashing because I was worried that they might. I feel like you can really clearly tell where that shadow is and where the actual background is. This bracelet ended up a little bit on the shorter side at 13 centimeters. I like to get my bracelets to around the 14 or 15 mark, so it's about 2 centimeters short from that, which I actually didn't expect. I thought the pattern was a little bit longer than it ended up being. There are ways to count it, like you should, make a couple of rows and then sort of measure how much that is and realize like how many rows is like a centimeter for you, and then you can count how long the bracelet is going to be. I didn't do that. But also, even if I did, what would I do? I could have added like a couple of rows here and then the end to sort of just background rows to balance it out. To be honest, not that big of a deal anyway. I really like it. I'm enjoying animal patterns. I like patterns where there's like a character in the middle and then some stuff on the sides. and this was a really fun one to make. And I wouldn't have made it if it weren't for this challenge. As I said, like a bracelet being in my to-dos for a week, that's unheard of. Most of the bracelets I make have been in my to-dos for literal years, so this bracelet is very lucky. I've decided that I want to make multiple bracelets within this challenge, so let's spin the wheel one more time. So there we go, we were on that one. Let's press this again. 11506. I was hoping that this one was gonna come up. This is the bracelet that I'm talking about, and it happens to be very similar to this bracelet that I recently made. This bracelet was part of the 24-hour bracelet challenge, which was a challenge in which I made bracelets for 24 hours. It's pretty much self-explanatory. That was a really fun video and it went really well, so I'll leave that linked in the card and in the description if you want to watch it. But this bracelet was also made for a tutorial, which I will also leave in the card and in the description if you want to make this bracelet, which I really recommend because it's beautiful. And this bracelet that I just got rolled is very similar to this one, and I've been meaning to do a tutorial on that one, but I kept putting it off, and I guess I'm doing it now. So let's do it. So I just finished filming the tutorial portion of this bracelet, and then I did another one of these, so ignore that. That was all part of the tutorial. So there's like a good chunk of this bracelet that is repeating, and a good chunk of it that I needed to film a tutorial for, but surprisingly, I don't think the tutorial was that long. I haven't edited it yet, I obviously just filmed it, but I did speed through a lot of the parts, so excited to see how that turns out. Anyway, this bracelet is looking good. I flipped the triangle ends when I started it, so the knots are sort of hidden on the back side here, but I really like this pattern. I'm very excited to finish this. Alright, here we have the prism bracelet, which is what I ended up calling it for the tutorial. This is a absolutely beautiful pattern. I've actually made this bracelet before. This is my second time making it, and I have enjoyed myself both times, pretty much equally. It was great. Don't know the order of videos as to how they're coming out, but the tutorial for this is either out already or coming soon, so keep your eye out for that. Didn't it turn out beautifully? I absolutely love it. I also love that this pattern sort of complements the triangle ends very, very well here on both sides. One of my absolute favorite patterns of all time. I'm so happy that this was chosen for this tutorial. To be honest, I probably would have made it anyway, just because I did make that tutorial for the checkered candy stripe, and I wanted to make another one for this, but it was a very happy coincidence, I must say. All right, and finally, let's do one more bracelet for this video. I know I'm going all out, but let's do a third. Spin this wheel one more time. 36132. This is another one that I was really excited about. I don't know why I'm so shocked that these are bracelets that I like, because these are bracelets from my to-dos. I know I like all of the bracelets in my to-dos, but I'm still very excited to see this one because I also really wanted to make this one for a while. And also it's another alpha bracelet, so I'm really excited. Let's do it. And finally, here we have the spaceship cat. This is a case of a pattern being on my to-dos for absolutely years and years and years, and I still probably wouldn't have made it in a very long time unless it showed up in this challenge. So this challenge was very much a success, and I'm very likely gonna do it again. This cat bracelet also has cat hair all over it, which is kind of ironic. The only thing I don't like here is that it kind of dips here. Don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it's very difficult to do sort of one row or one knot of a color on the edge, because it's hard to connect it to the rest of the bracelet. Anyway, I think this turned out really well. I did add a couple of stars, I think, randomly. Can't really tell, to be honest, but I do think I added a couple of stars that weren't really on the pattern. Also, didn't I extend it? I think I extended it, yeah, on the sides. Anyway, very happy with this one. And I'm very happy with the challenge as a whole. I feel like this challenge was a great success, and all of these patterns would have taken extra long for me to make if they didn't show up in this challenge. So I really hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you want a part 2, because I'm absolutely down to making a part 2. This is really fun. Maybe next time I'll even get some of you to submit patterns that you want me to try. Anyway, I just want to remind you that my book, The Beginner's Guide to Friendship Bracelets, is now out. It is aimed at beginners and explains all of the different stuff you need to know about friendship bracelets. And maybe if you are a little bit more advanced, consider it as a holiday gift for a loved one who maybe hasn't tried friendship bracelets yet and you want to get them into this amazing hobby. I also want to give a special shout out to my patrons and especially my top supporters. It is with your support that I'm able to create videos on this channel. So thank you very, very much. And if you also want to become a patron and support the work that I do here, the link to my Patreon is in the description. But in any case, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and I will see you in my next one. Bye!